Hi, this is Tim from Garden Hens. On this video, we're going to start building our tree house for the kids, for the grandkids. So I enlisted two of the best workers I could find in the local area, and I offered them pretty big pay, a glass of lemonade and a cookie every day. So what we started out doing, Lindsay and I found our corners and where we wanted to put our posts, and we decided to put our posts on top of cement columns, or sonotubes I believe they call them. So seeing we didn't have any electricity or running water or anything like that, all we had was our good local help. We brought some water out and started mixing cement. So we got Emma and Lucas helping, come on Emma, there we go, helping mix the cement. So we're going to mix that up, and then we're going to fill each of the sonotubes. I believe there were 6 of them that we put down. So the only thing I forgot when I hired the help was I should have bought 2 more shovels to go, because there's only 1 shovel, and I guess you can see who gets to use that. But they're supervising. That's what they're going to do. They're going to supervise for us. And I don't recall how many bags of cement we used. It must take 3 or 4 bags, I think, for each of the tubes, something like that, because we bought quite a bit of it. And I think we used almost all of it up. We didn't have too much left over when we got all done, so that worked out really good. And then in each of the sonotubes we put an anchor bolt that would later hold the cap that you put on the post, even though it's down in the bottom. I guess I call it a cap. So the post will fit into this saddle that this anchor bolt holds. So we got Emma. We taught her how to do one of them, and we're going to have her
lift it up and down like
do
that.
the rest of them.
And keep pushing. When you push down on it.
It's no use.
It's no use.
Can you do it?
Lucas, you want to turn the water on? Dave and I have been working on the treehouse, and we've had some help from other people too. Yesterday we put up our posts, and we put up our, I call them our beams. We found something that was heavier than anybody else can use, so we're going to use that. They're 3 by 9 or something like that. They're super heavy. They came from a power line up here. One of them is 25 feet long. It's fir. It's fir for lumber. It's really nice material, so we're going to use it here. And Dave has got the deck done on the portion of it where the house or the enclosed part will sit, and we're working around, then we'll work around that tree, and then tomorrow we should get the rest of the floor done, I think, and start on the shed or the house portion of it. I guess it's not a tree shed, it's a tree house. Anyway, it's coming along pretty good. We're going to get some more braces in diagonal across the legs, and I think that'll stiffen it up, make it a lot nicer, or a lot more rigid up there. But it's coming pretty good. So maybe we'll get it close to done by the end of the week here, something like that. Anyway, stay tuned and see how it goes. So Dave was working on cutting the floor. I think we changed directions on some of our lumber, or we had a seam right there. Maybe that's what we were doing. So he's truing that up and getting that first section done. And here are the diagonal braces that we thought would help quite a bit. And they did. They stiffened it up a lot. And this is some of the help that we didn't pay much for. He was cheap. Well, he didn't get a lot done, but he was cheap. So we're gonna clamp these on, and then we can figure out what we're gonna do for screwing them in. I think we just use some bigger, those 4-inch long screws, something like that. Then we're gonna notch those so they fit and look kind of decent on the ends. And I know I said in the beginning of the video we didn't have any power or water, which wasn't quite right. We ran 2 or 3 electric cords from the syrup shack, I believe, down to get power for the chop saw and for the skill saw and probably for a battery charger too. So we did have power eventually there, but we don't have power in the treehouse. Not till next year.
Does that have a special name for what that piece would be then?
This
Yes.
piece?
No, but if you cut an end cap off and stick it between those two braces, does that have like
An
a
end cap brace spacer.
brace spacer?
Cross buck brace.
Cross
spacer.
bucket?
Well, because the other are like cross bucks.
Cross bucks?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like if you have on like a shed door or something.
Oh, okay. I
These
feel like you
more
guys are just
braces.
making something up.
Cross buck
Never.
brace space.
A brace space?
Space race? The Elon Musk space race?
Space.
Yeah, in the
This is
treehouse.
gonna be a launch pad for a new satellite.
Could have a helicopter landing on it.
We do, we got a mark up there for it.
Nice. What are you going to do tomorrow?
For you? What are we gonna do for you? Nothing. Tomorrow, we are gonna work on, we'll finish up our floor, or that'll be the plan to start, finish up the floor and bring some more material out to start framing for the house part of it, I believe. We might be able to frame up one of the walls or 2 of the walls. And I think we can frame those up. Don't you think, Dave? If we frame them up, we'd be able to move them to the side. It's 2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs. I'm glad you both got thumbs.